if you are a candidate, whether a resident, a medical student, even a physician assistant student in obstetrics and gynecology, you are definitely going to take a history that's an obstetric history as part of your examination. And in taking your history, there is an important information you need to get out of the patient, and that is the last menstrual period. There are two things you do with this last menstrual period, and the first is to estimate the expected date of delivery. The second is to estimate the gestational age. The first is usually not a difficult task. If you remember the Nader's rule, you should be able to navigate it easily. The second, however, can be daunting at times in a game or in an exam that requires speed and precision. And if you are under pressure, you may mess it all up. Remember that also, depending on the level of your examination, you have probably 5 minutes or 7 minutes or maximum 10 minutes to take the history. That means you cannot afford to use more than 1 minute to estimate your gestational age. I admit that different people or individuals have different ways or approaches or formulas that they use in estimating the gestational age. However, what if I told you that I could introduce you to a formula or a process that will help you estimate the gestational age in less than 30 seconds? In fact, if you master this art or skill, you'll be able to estimate it in less than 15 seconds. All you need to do is to remember certain figures, and these figures are not different from trying to commit to memory 1 to 10 or commit to memory A, B, C, D to Z. 1 month of gestational age is equivalent to 4 weeks, 3 days. 2 months of gestational age is equivalent to 8 weeks, 5 days. 3 months of gestational age is equivalent to 13 weeks, 0 days. 4 months of gestational age is equivalent to 17 weeks, 3 days. 5 months of gestational age is equivalent to 21 weeks, 5 days. 6 months of gestational age is equivalent to 26 weeks, 0 days. 7 months of gestation is equivalent to 30 weeks, 3 days. 8 months of gestation is equivalent to 34 weeks, 5 days. And 9 months of gestation is equivalent to 39 weeks, 0 days. Now, these are all the numbers that you need to commit to memory. And you shouldn't struggle committing this to memory. There's a way of generating these, but I don't think it is important. Just remember them as it is. If at another time someone asks me to help him or her know how to generate these figures, I can do that. But in the interest of time and for the purpose of examination, just remember them. Okay, just remember them as they have been presented on the screen. If you look at it, you realize that every 3 months, all you need to do is to add 13 weeks to the gist. For example, 3 months is 13 weeks. So remember that 6 months, which is 3 months away, is 13 plus 13, so 26. And 9 months, which is 3 months away from 6 months, will be 26 plus 3. With 26 plus 13, which will be 39 weeks. Now, once you know this, all you need is to know the date on which you are taking the exam or the date on which you are estimating the gestational age. Then, when you know the last menstrual period, you use these figures to estimate the gestational age. Let's use practical examples. I am recording this video on the 3rd of February. Often than not, the gestational age you'll be given an exam will not be more than 9 months actually. If it's even more than 9 months, it will be a few weeks more than 9 months in case you are going to be assessed on post-term gestation. Yes. Okay, so let's choose something in May, like 10th of May. 10th May. Okay, now let's count from May to February. We are in 3rd of February. Today is 3rd of February. So 10th May. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. It means that from May to February is 9 months. That also means that from 10th of May to 10th of February is 9 months. Now remember what we said about 9 months. 9 months is equivalent to 39 weeks, 0 days. So if her last menstrual period was on the 10th of May, by the 10th of February, she will be 39 weeks, 0 days. However, today's date is 3rd of February. It means that today's day is 7 days less of the 10th of February, which means it is 1 week. It is 1 week less than the 10th of February. So if on the 10th of February she will be 39 weeks, 0 days, then all I need to do is to subtract 1 week from 39 weeks to get the gestational age today. So 39 weeks, 0 days minus 1 week will be 38 weeks, 0 days. Let's use another example. Let's take something like something in let's say September. Let's use another 15th September. Let's use 15th September. Now again, we'll count from September to February. September, October, November, December, January, February. It means from September to February is 5 months. Now it means that from the 15th of September to the 15th of February, the woman would have been 5 months. Now remember what we said about 5 months. That 5 months is equivalent to 21 weeks, 5 days. It means from the 15th of September to the 15th of February, the woman would have been 21 weeks, 5 days. However, today is the 3rd of February. Now 3rd of February from 15th February, it means we are 15 minus 3 is 12. So we are 12 days short of the 15th of February, which means whatever figure we got, we must subtract 12 days from it. Now 12 days is equivalent to 1 week, 5 days. 12 days is equivalent to 1 week because 7 days make a week. So 1 week, 5 days. So if on the 15th of February, she would have been 21 weeks, 5 days, then on the 3rd of February, it will be 21 weeks, 5 days minus 1 week, 5 days, which will now bring the gestational age to 20 weeks. What I must be quick to add is that it is not perfect. The error margin is about plus 2 days minus 2 days. Sometimes it is about 1 plus 1 day minus 2 days. But the maximum error margin is plus 2 days minus 2 days. I want to believe that no examiner, not that I want to believe, but I know, no examiner is going to punish a candidate for estimating the gestational age with an error margin of 2. Or estimating the gestational age 2 days more or 2 days less. I'd also like you to subscribe to this channel and share with your colleagues, your friends. Your brother who is going to take an OBGY exam, your sister who is going to take an OBGY exam, even your own student who is going to take an OBGY exam. Because this aspect of the history is very, very important. I'm looking forward to sharing my next lesson with you. And also in the comment section, if you have any topic you think you need to be simplified for you in the interest of the OSCE exam, kindly let me know and I'll produce a video on that. Again, my name is Dr. Juventus Arthur. I am an obstetrician and gynecologist and I am a WHO HRP scholar.